Look at that, snow on the ground behind me.
Welcome back to another one. This one's something really special. Euro Aqua, baby.
And the money?
There's no bragging rights up at dinner tomorrow just yet. Thank you very much, Mr. Carp. I'm shaking my poor little legs every single bite, boys.
It's a donkey.
Fingers crossed we can bag a real nosser pick.
That's all. Magic Bean's doing it again. 69 now.
Get in that net, boy. She's nearly ready, boys and girls.
Not here for 20 pounders or 40 pounders. We're here for the mother load. Oh my god.
PB, baby. Sorry. I'm just so present. PB, baby. Come on, the white bean. Euro Aqua. Thank you very much. I am over the moon.
Is this the big one?
Oh my god, my legs are shaking. This is the big one, lads.
Is this the big one we've been waiting for? Is this going to throw up something absolutely ridiculous?
This is special. This is real special.
We are heading to the famous Euro Aqua to try and catch the biggest fish in the world. And I've also got Connor with me. There he is. You've got, obviously I went last time I come here was with T. Now when it was T's first trip, not just fishing Euro Aqua, but overseas as a general. Now Connor's in exactly the same boat. First time over here, not just fishing in Europe, but fishing the best lake over here, over this side. Well, the lake with the biggest fish in. It's hard to say the best lake over here in Europe, but I would say definitely the best lake with the biggest fish in the world. So there it is. You probably tell by my voice I'm a little bit excited, but we have got one hell of a journey now. But we are going to bring you on our journey over the duration of the next week. But join me for an absolute banger. Yes.
You think we're back?
As if, mate, as if we're going back over to go for the biggest fish in the world, baby. Come on, the nosser fish. Last time you saw us, we were obviously on the tunnel doing the journey here to Hungary. Now the original plan was to obviously do the whole trip in
2 days,
in 2
stop
days,
off in Germany
stop,
also.
do some
Austria, one of them. We said we'd decide on the way.
Exactly that. That didn't happen. Me and Connor got way ahead of ourselves, and we both said, you know what? Too excited. That's the word, mate. 100%. Too excited. Absolutely buzzing for it. Like,
let's just get there.
Let's just get there. We'll turn up. We'll be there. We can then. We know we're then 20 minutes away, 10 minutes away from
17 minutes.
17 minutes, you know, you're right, to be precise, 100%. But we knew we were 17 minutes away, knowing that if anything happens to the car, we can still get to Euro Aqua. I think that was sort of running in the back of our minds. Yeah. But obviously that didn't happen, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch on in a second exactly what happened, or Connor's going to touch on in a second what happened. But we got off that tunnel, and that sort of brings you to where we're at now, doesn't it?
We got off that tunnel and the sat nav said 18 hours and 30 something minutes. And Ben was driving, I took over at 10 hours. Ben got onto booking.com, found this beautiful apartment. Yeah. Another hour in, we thought, where do we stop tonight? And Ben got on the phone to the number what was attached to the booking.com for the apartment.
Very easy to do, wasn't it?
Very polite gentleman, very nice,
Yeah.
very well spoken English as well. To put
And I'll put that up on the screen now, the details for this apartment.
Yeah, we weren't expecting him to speak English, let's put it that way.
No.
And he said, Ben explained that we're travelling throughout the night, and he said that's not a problem, you can check in at whatever hour you want.
Bearing in mind we were meant to check in at 2 o'clock the next day.
PM, yeah. So
and we're 7 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock, wasn't it, around that sort of time when we called him?
Night.
The night, that's it, the night before.
The night before.
So you're thinking there's no way he's going to let us in early, because that's almost like getting another night to a degree, isn't it?
But quite luckily, downstairs underneath the stairs there's a closet with a key safe in there.
Self-check-in.
He gave us the code to self-check-in.
It worked.
Exactly.
It worked really well, and that's sort of. It worked absolute wonders. It was brilliant, and yeah, Conor knocked the nail on the head there. We called the gentleman, got the in, and we actually got a good night's sleep. We didn't turn up till about 3 in the morning. It was a long drive. We both sort of looked at each other. I was lagging.
We left your
last 2
house
hours.
at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we got here at 3 o'clock, so put that into perspective.
Yeah, it was long. 22 hours on the road, non-stop. The odd little stop to get some sort of half-cut pizza, wasn't it really, and some chips that were all like chicken. 100%. It done exactly that. It kept us going just to get us to this point now. But we've moved on a little bit. And yesterday we sort of, like I said, we neglected the camera really, didn't really do anything. We chilled out, we were absolutely knackered. We actually woke up early. So we got up early, and then we were doing bits and bobs in the day, and we had an early night as well. Struggling to find food round is an absolute nightmare, but I don't want to take you on that journey at the moment. It's just been an absolute nightmare, hasn't it, to be honest with you?
Very seasonal. I can imagine it's beautiful throughout the summer months.
Yes, seasonal is definitely the word. I think in the summer, it is. I've seen it with Emma in the summer. It's lovely, but we come here at the beginning of the year. Me and T, now me and Conor are here back now at the end of the year, and it's like one extreme to the other.
Yeah. But we found a McDonald's.
We found a McDonald's, and that was that. And we sort of felt sorry for ourselves, and then got home. But we woke up this morning, didn't we?
Yeah.
Early night. I say early night. It was about 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Woke up this morning. We had about 12 hours sleep, give or take. Conor was up just before me. And it's been non-stop today, but it's been a very enjoyable day, and with good company with Conor, to be honest with you. We've went out, we had some nice breakfast this morning, we had egg on toast. Brekkie, mate. You even found fishing on the TV. Look at that. We've been prepping rigs, we've been playing about with buoyancy on the different pop-ups to know tomorrow, so we're a little bit ahead of the game, knowing how many maggots we've got to put on the top of that wafter, just to give us them a few more seconds. No, we're not in a match scenario tomorrow, but any extra time that we can give ourselves on the bank, we have got a week to make it happen, mate, haven't we?
Every single minute counts.
100%. So we done some rig prep, then we went down to Lake Balaton and we were thumping the rod out.
That's it, Balaton.
It was absolutely brilliant. Obviously, before we come, myself and Conor put new line on our reels, ready for Euro Aqua. There's certain rules that you've got to abide by. We put the new line on, reeled it on, and obviously when you first put it on the spool, it's not sitting how you 100% want it.
Yeah,
so we've got to fish mono shock leaders, because you're not allowed to fish braided leaders. So that's what we've been doing, but obviously there's stretching them, so that's what we've been doing, putting the stretching out in the garden here. Then we went obviously to Balaton, thumping the rods, just trying to get that stretch out completely, to know that we're fishing 110% on the money tomorrow. And we're ready. We're both ready. We're chilling out tonight. We're having a few drinks, to be honest, a few waters.
Ew.
And we really are ready for it. I'm absolutely buzzing, but I wanted to try and keep you complete in the loop with exactly where we're at this point. And I thoroughly recommend this apartment, to be honest with you. If you are doing the journey over to Euro Aqua, it was cheap, 136 quid.
Partners as well, it will be a beautiful place in the summer.
Totally agree, totally agree with that. 136 quid this particular apartment. 136 quid, you cannot grumble with that. Yeah, Euro Aqua is a little bit more expensive than £136, but I'm sure we'll touch on that in the duration of the week. But yeah, buzzing for it. Steak tonight. I'll probably show you some foodie bits in here, and I'm sure Conor will give you a guided tour. I'm struggling to get my words out because I am absolutely on another planet, to be honest with you, because I know what's in front of me tomorrow, and that not scares me, but excites me to a whole new level. Yeah, you can't put in the words. Can't put in a words. Peg 5 has done 300 pounders in the last 200 pounders.
4 weeks.
A £95 common. I'll throw these up on the screen now. 99 mirror. Well done, Harry. I'll put that up on the screen now as well. But yeah, we'll leave it at that, and I'll probably touch base here when we're eating some food in a bit. Happy days. Yes, come on, the Nossapigs.
Well guys, like Ben mentioned earlier, Connor will keep us updated with a tour of the apartment. So here it goes. Sorry it's a bit dark, but if it's good guide, is the balcony as you come up the stairs to the apartment. Apartment number 2. As you walk into a lovely little living lounge area. I suppose that's a sofa bed, but we're just using that as a sofa because there's only 2 of us. Nice TV, as what you seen earlier. We actually found a fishing channel. And as I'll show you the other balcony first actually. You come out here, actually come out onto another little beautiful balcony. Canopy area kind of thing. That's where we've been sitting that night enjoying a few beers. Nice little village. Gone back in, and as we said earlier, it was a 2-bed apartment. There he is.
Stuff in
his face. Yeah, 2-bed apartment. Here's my bedroom, little telly. There's another door out onto the balcony out there. So I've been sleeping close to the radiator because although it did look sunny out there, it's still really cold in the daytimes. Equipment ready for shower in the morning. Fishing clubber ready for the morning. Ben's fishing clubber over there. Here's Ben's bedroom as well, another nice spacious bedroom. Radiator. Ben's lucky one, got the double bed, eh?
Yeah.
Nice kitchen, this way we've been having dinner on the table. Duty frees, this is what we can show you when we come from England. These are very cheap. We've had a couple of drinks each night, that will last us for a while. Couple of drinks.
Doing the washing
cooking, washing, kettle, microwave, everything you could think of. Bathroom is on point, fresh, lovely sink, shower. Here I am behind the camera. Come on the 100-pounders. So yeah guys, just thought we'd give you a tour around, just a quick one. As we said, what was it Ben, £135 for the 2 €5. We'll put it into
yeah, definitely. Well, you look at that, 2
Many well
people,
spent.
there was 4 of you, it'd be even cheaper. I think it was £30 a night for both of us.
Yeah, we worked out £35 or something each a night.
So can't go on with that.
But yeah, just thought we'd give you the tour. So there's the update, and we will see you tomorrow morning. I'm sure we will get you an update on the way there. Keep you updated.
100%.
100% review. So guys, that's us locked in for the night now. 1 or 2 more beers, bedtime, because it's 8 o'clock now, early night, shower in the morning, and we are 17 minutes away from Euro Aqua in your perspective. We will see you in a minute, boys. Wow, morning people. We're on our way now, T-minus 13 minutes. We've woke up early this morning, fresh, some eggs on toast.
It was nice,
ready,
wasn't it?
Yeah, ready for the day ahead. And we'll keep you updated when we get there, people.
See you in a bit. The gate is opening, boy. What noise was that?
The excitement noise.
Brilliant.
There she blow.
Well, I thought I'd pick up the camera before we get too carried away, but the rods aren't out, but I'm sort of slowly setting up. Obviously I'll go in a great more depth over this week, but Connor's over there doing wraps. He won, so we flipped a coin. He flipped heads, and there you are. He's got the right hand side of the swim, so fair play to him. Hopefully he can make it happen. So I've got the left, I've just got to be very careful with the island, and if any fish start kiting I need to be quick on the boat to get round. But yeah, absolutely mega. And time for that sort of slow sort of setup now, getting everything done, ready. The van's got to move the van at 2 o'clock, that's how it works here. So we go up for dinner, it's the last time the van will be here, it's just the bivvies. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Happy blooming days. Well, the video's jumped a little bit. We had dinner, didn't get any footage of it, but the rods are out. Just had a liner on the left hand rod there, probably the line we're covering. Connor's up here, and he's got his rods out. It's all been a bit mad today, mate, isn't it?
Oh, crazy. Turned up and my alarms were broken. Thankfully, Jacqueline, if that's the name, big love. Thank you for lending me a set. Saved my life.
She really did, mate, didn't she?
She really did. And now the rods are set.
They're set.
They are set.
We're going to crack a beer now, mate, and we just hope and pray tonight. First night.
First light, I reckon.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but it looks absolutely mega out there. Obviously, we're going to touch base with you and let you know exactly what's happening over the duration. He's got his lucky teddy on, ready for action. Come on the CARP. Come on the Parker baits. Yes. Right, it's absolutely pitch black. Right there, mate.
Cup of soup on the first night. I wasn't too interested in this. It's not my cup of tea, I'll be honest with you.
But I enjoyed mine, and mine was alright. But
suppose it's like a big piece of pepperami or salami.
Yeah, pepperami.
Yeah, I'll taste it for you. Why not? Suppose it ain't too bad, to be fair.
There you go, mate.
That's right. I'll get this down me as well, lad.
There you go. Cup of soups and rolls with a view, although it's pitch black. Yeah, it's
same
nice.
as the chicken and chips tonight, yeah.
Yeah, chicken and chips.
First day meal's been, can't grumble.
Yeah, you can't grumble.
Spot on.
Yeah, there we are, look at that. Already. He's only in. He's only bloody in.
Oh my god, my legs are shaking. This is a big one, lads. Brother. Let me tell you one thing. Come on the beans.
Yes. Yeah. It just screamed off.
On a white one.
No, I couldn't tell you the colour though.
They look good, them beans.
Wow, 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 people. Would you check that one? First one at Euro Aqua. Unfortunately, it's not the monster we're after, but all are lovely. £34 this one went. Fingers crossed for a couple, double, maybe even triple the size. Yeah. But all in all, it's a mega start here at Euro Aqua. Still Monday evening, I'd say. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. So we're in for a mega night, hopefully. Wow, guys, there's the first one for yous.
Well done, mate. Good man. And we'll touch on tomorrow exactly what we had it on and go over in a little bit more detail. But look at that, absolutely beautiful. Well done, mate.
First one to me.
Oh, and you're £20 up. Wow, so a massive well done there to Connor. His rod is already back out on the money, and he reckons, well, to be fair, it is, because I've seen it with my own eyes, and it's bang on the money. Even better than it was.
There, didn't it, brother?
Even better than it was when you originally put it out, mate, wasn't it?
When we got here, we put two markers out. I said one on the left, one in the middle, one on the right, all inside of the markers. Well, as it was getting dark, casting at, the right hand rod landed right at the marker. So we left it, Ben filled it in.
Yeah, that's what done the
That's what's in the boy.
I've just got back from taking the boat out, done a drop of some maggots and some buckwheat, and I've put that over the top of the spot. It's the morning, it's probably about 8 o'clock now, to be honest with you. It's probably about 8 o'clock, and last night I had a bit of a mare, to be honest with you. Left hand rod about 12 o'clock-ish, something like that, screamed off, hit into it, playing it for a little bit, had a hook pull. I'm like, oh, great, absolutely brilliant. So with that, I know I'm fishing at 3-on-1 marker in the end. Just the way the pegs are sat, it's better to fish directly in front of you and going off the guidance of Michelle as well. So I'm fishing sort of directly in front of me, and I've put these 3 rods in it. The left hand side rod has went, screamed off, lost it. Obviously Connor had that one last night, absolutely fair play to him. He's up 20 quid and absolutely smashed it, mate, fair play to you. But a bit of a slow morning, if I'm honest with you. But it's raining, it's sort of tickling down out at the moment. It's one of them really wet rains when you're out on the boat. I've had my full weather gear on because otherwise you just get absolutely soaked. So breakfast time soon. I would imagine we'll be coming round with a roll, which I'll show you the roll, and we'll have that for breakfast. And I think we've got some other bits and bobs as well, some yogurts and stuff we brung with us, and some coffees. I think it's definitely called for very, very soon. I need one of them. So time to lock onto the water really. I'm still in very early stages where we're just trying to work out what they're doing, but I think there's definitely fish going over the spots. They're definitely feeding. The fish has just showed right off the back of my spot, which is a good sign. 2 rod lengths off the back of it. That's maybe lose my words. But yeah, that's where I'm at, and I just merely wanted to keep in the loop. Really, it's a hard one when the weather's like this to get proper footage, but we will over the duration of this week for sure. So it's update for now. Fingers crossed, baby. We're getting restocked, and breakfast is served. What we got then, mate?
Let's have a look.
Oh yeah, nice.
Egg, ham and cheese.
And
I think it's a roll.
Yeah,
it is a roll.
Look at that.
Crusty one as well, crusty cob.
Your favourite, mate?
Yeah, lovely. Get my chicken cuppa soup with that.
Lovely.
Save that for chicken cuppa soup.
Lovely jubbly, mate. Breakfast with a view. We still haven't had a coffee yet. We're going to do that soon. But myself and Connor have been chatting, and believe it or not, it was his middle rod. He's actually been done on as well. The bobbin was on the deck, but he's obviously had a bit of an issue with his alarms. But we're sorted now. And was it the middle rod? Middle rod. So that one was down. But we've had a few liners. I've been sat here with Connor, and he's had a liner on that right hand rod. It's looking good for it. I've seen a couple of fish when I was speaking earlier on the video. A couple of fish showed right off the back of the marker. The wind's trickling in on us, but obviously it could be one of them really. You might want it to turn round, and so the fish are sort of sitting off the back of it. But it's just a cold wind. This is a warmer wind coming in, so it is what it is. But fingers crossed. I'm just popping over, going into next door, which is the 2 gentlemen I may have touched on when we first turned up. You've got the owner of Carbon Baits and his mate. So they've got a 68, I say that again, a 68 pounder. So we're going to head over now, and I'm going to show you what's going on and show you what it's all about. How big then, Scott?
68 too.
68 too, baby.
68 too. Just doing the photos now. Have to put it down.
Lovely jubbly, well done, mate. Look at that, some lovely scales off the back. Give you a fist bump. Get in there, mate. Smashed it.
That's all. I've even got to go back. I've even got your guns in it.
First morning, and I'm just taking everything in. It's now completely stopped. That sort of ripple on the water, if you like. The wind's just disappeared. You can see my marker out there and that, and I can see the odd little flick around the sort of marker. There's a lot of silvers in it. But I'm just trying to take everything in on this first morning, really, to try and sort of see what's going on, see if we see any signs of where they're showing or any periods of feeding. Obviously we know they're feeding at night time, and we sort of knew that prior to coming in here as well, to a degree. I mean, I've always done, especially my first time here, I've done alright at night time. I had quite a few bites at night time as opposed to through the day, but there has been fish coming out in the day in these pegs. There we go, you can see the marker there in the background, and that is where I've got all 3 rods. I've got 2 to the right of it on the tree, so I've got that tree line marker at night time, and then 1 just to the left of it, but I'm fishing very, very, very tight. So there it is. Like I said, I'm going to sort of touch base here later on. I just want to take full advantage of this first morning and just try and see what they are doing. But exciting stuff here at Euro Aqua. And I'm absolutely buzzing, mate. Still got a stinking cold though. Well, a little bit of change of scenery, if you like. I thought I'd turn the camera around, and we're coming up to that sort of dinner time period now. But next door are playing another fish, so they're definitely on them out there. And to be honest with you, myself and Connor were sat there, and all of a sudden an almighty Bosch two at the same time, one about 2 rod lengths back and then one directly on their marker, so they're definitely on the bait, and fair play to them. But what we're going to do is myself and Connor, we're going to give them their maggot when we come back. We've got another 2 sort of buckets of them, if you like, so we're going to give them another 2 directly over the spots. When we get back, rods we're going to get straight on top of them, and fingers crossed we can maximise our chances and get them fish sort of early on. We're definitely feeding sort of 3 hours into that sort of darkness period, or 3 hours from when we got the rods out, so hopefully we can sort of repeat that again tonight, go out of the bait, keep the rods on the money, fresh hook baits going over the top, Medusas, and again, like I said, I know, and I will touch on this in the video. But yeah, if I'm honest with you, I'd done one little drop when they dropped the maggot off earlier. I probably took about 10 points out. Redone my rods this morning, I know they were 100%. I thought, right, I know I'm fishing on that mark, I'm going to go out and just put about 10 points, sprinkle them over the top, so that's exactly what I did. Unfortunately, it didn't sort of evolve into anything, but that's basically where we're at the moment in the video. But I'll try and bring the camera over with me today and try and get some video of the food and see what's going on over there, and we'll work off the back of that. So for now, I'll see you in a bit. Well, next door I've got something outrageous. There's been some funny old noises coming from this end, but yeah, it was actually a double take, so they've both got one. How good's that? The fish are definitely on them. Absolute madness. So I'll go around quickly and show you what's going on. Fair play. Come on then, how big was it?
69 now.
69! Come on! What a weapon. And there's another one.
6 square on to me with it.
So I'm going to leave these 2 to it. But fair play. Absolutely unbelievable, and what an absolute monstrous common. Yeah, one of them would do me just nice.
Get in.
Get up. That is the rods in. Connor's rods in, up against the bivvy, all wrapped up. We're ready to go, mate, aren't we?
Ready for some food?
Foodie time. Foodie bits. Right, get me bike and we'll be on our way. Right. Dinner this evening. Here it is. Job done. Connor's one eager man. I've got my jumper and he's well ahead, look. So this is peg 7, peg 7, peg 6. From that, there you go, we're just over the back there. Don't that look mega? Woohoo! Lovely jubbly. Come on night number 2 and come on the knotter pigs. On the money, boy. We're having a mother load tonight. What we're doing is buckwheat and maggots. What we're trying to do is, me and Connor, because I reckon the silvers are absolutely smashing us. So by putting this on, it's going to make it heavier. Therefore, it's going to sink to the bottom quicker. That's the thought process behind it. That's what we're going to try, mate, tonight, aren't we?
100%, brother.
Give it a go.
Oh, there's Ben out in the boat now, just taking out that mix, what you just seen us knock together. Some local maggots and buckwheat doused in the sauce to try and give it the Parker bait's edge, but as you all know, Euro Aqua bait only. So we're trying to give it the biggest edge we can. Filled it in with some Scopex flap swat, some fish sauce, and hopefully that gives us the big edge. Ben's going out to the marker now on the right hand side of the spot to give it a big dose in with bait. So I'll put my rod out now so he knows where to bang it. How's cock on, brother? On the spot, mate.
Right, wow, that is the bait out. the rod's out, the final rod is out. That just went out lovely. First time as well, absolutely buzzing. I'm probably the most confident I've been, although I've only been here a little time at the moment. Yeah, really confident. Them rods went out absolutely beautiful. One of them's about a foot and a half apart, and the other one's a couple of foot off the spot, because I've done that on purpose. I mean, I'm fishing directly down the middle of the line, one to the left, one to the right of the marker, but one's slightly off the bait, just to see whether that picks something up bigger. I don't know, but we shall see tonight. But happy with that, happiest I've been since we've been here, and I'm buzzing for this evening. Time to go up here now and go up to the fridge. In fact, shall I show you? Look at this. So not only included in the price here, you get a fridge and you can basically drink as much as you want, and obviously you got the dinner, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Breakfast is delivered to your swim. We bring these bits with us, and then you get a roll delivered in the evening. Every 2 o'clock you go up for your main thing. But all this is included, all this is included, all this is included, and it's good beer as well, to be fair. We brought some milk with us for the coffees, although they do supply 3-in-1 coffees here, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Kettle there, you know, it's good, life is good. So I'm going to nick one of them. I'm going to have one of them with a view. Come on, the carp. Yes. Wow, we are. The night's come in real quick, mate, isn't it?
Oh, it's drawn round fast. Not long after lunch, you get back, get the rods back out, and dark sets in pretty fast now. But yeah.
How are we looking then, mate, out there? I was just about to say, we were just sort of touching on the markers. I goes, you got our little toys. So me and Connor went in, didn't we? No expense spared on this one, didn't we?
Definitely not.
Treated ourselves to a Fox Halo marker.
Gives a look at that. Yeah, Fox Halo, even on the remote it says.
Yeah.
But if you can see, everyone else's marker lights are turned on around the lake.
Yeah. If
we press number 1, there's the blue, there's Ben's. Number 2.
There you go. Look, that's tarty, mate, isn't it, that?
Press number 1 again, it's gone. Number 2, it's gone. Just a little edge, maybe. Get the fish, bit of confidence feeding while there's no light reflecting down on them at night time.
Literally using them for when we catch that fish, haven't we? Turning them back on.
Get the rod back out.
Get the rod back out, job done, turn her back off, happy days. In the morning we can see and sort of go from there, really.
Exactly, no baiting up at night time because you're not allowed out on the boat, so you don't need it for that scenario. So it is literally just for casting. So like Ben said, it's if we have a fish, we turn it on, cast to it, turn it straight back off. Try and be as stealthy and as edgy as possible compared to everyone else's. They don't turn off at night time, so they'll reflect right through till the first light now.
So you're feeling confident tonight, mate?
Fingers crossed, brother. It's about, well, I'll give it another hour. That's when we had our first one yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, fingers crossed.
Come on, mate. I'll give you a fist bump.
All of them.
Tonight's the night, mate.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Although it is early stages, but me and Connor are absolutely buzzing for this evening. There's my setup. Come on. The 80+ pounders. What you brought in then, mate?
It's dinner. It's dinner.
That's definitely a bit of chilli in there.
That's a bit of spam.
You not like spam? Not a spam kind of guy?
No, I'm not a barbel.
Right, well, there you go then, mate. Dinner is served.
2 rolls for you tonight.
Cup of soup. Lovely jubbly.
Come on the cap.
Come on the cap.
Come on the cap.
Oh, I'm all tucked in my bivvy and I've just had a line on my left hand rod. Single beep. Just about to see the markers in the background there, and over there is sort of the clubhouse. But yeah, it's a good sign. Early doors, not even 6 o'clock yet. Fingers crossed. Come on. He's only when he bloody got in, isn't he? Come on, the boy.
Middle rod mounted off. Second night, unfortunately, I've just been done on my left hand one not so long ago. But this one's given a good pull. Look at it, sharp. Shoulder, Bob, shoulder. Come on, look carper. Look guapa. They're on me, mate. For my middle rod. My middle rod to go, mate. They're on me.
Come on, mate. Well done. Is this the big one? Here we go then, mate. Talk us through you absolute animal.
Wow, as you've seen in the footage just a second ago, guys, middle rod just absolutely melted off with this lovely 41.8. Could you believe it? That's my current UK PB as well, 41.8. Until we come over here and match it, I'm just hoping it's first of many more.
I'm sure it will be, mate. Right, let's get her up then. I'll move this mat out of the way. Oh, mate.
Oh, mate, for us back home, we'd be delighted. But for these people, there's no bragging rights up at dinner tomorrow just yet. But we're off the mark. Come on the Parker baits, white bean again, same hook bait as last night. I've currently got all 3 rods on the same hook bait now after I had the first bite last night. Unfortunately, like I said, I've been done on my left hand rod a minute ago. So things are looking hell of good for tonight. But let's just get this girl back.
Go on, brother.
Oh my god. First chunk of the session, guys.
41.8. Lovely. Swimming. Jolly.
Thank you very much, Mr. Carp.
He's a beast in the morning. Well done, mate. Which rod? Left hand rod now.
Oh, they're all over me, brother. Left hand rod, they've all gone now tonight, boys. I need to concentrate because this is big 100%. I'm shaking my poor little legs every single bite, boys. First one 30, next one 40, could the next one be 100?
Well done, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Right, well, we'll come back to you in a little bit. Is this going to be fish number 3 for Connor? Come on, the carp. Come on, the Parker bait. Yes. Well, you can just about see him down there, and I don't want to put him off, but if I could put money on this being a big fish, this is the fish I'd put money on. His little legs are shaking. He's saying all different kinds of things down there, he is, bless him, but this is it.
Attached to a catfish.
He was going, I think I'm into a catfish. No, it's just not going, mate. That is a big fish. So, a nice little update. Probably, I don't know, maybe 7-8 minutes into the fight. Maybe 10. It might be more. But he's taking his time. He's doing everything absolutely brilliant and on the money. Fingers crossed we can get this bad boy in and show you very, very soon. I'll see you in a bit, hopefully with a 70 pass. Oh my god. What was he when it done? Connor, mate. Let's show him. Look at this. Would you look at this? Oh my god, it's a donkey. It's a donkey. 62 pound on the nose. You can see that. Unbelievable. Get in there, brother.
PB, baby.
Yeah. Oh my god. Would you look at that? Just sat there in the sling. Absolutely unbelievable. What a moment. Come on, the white beans. Absolute weapon. No wonder why I give him a fight. Look at that. Right, so we're going to try and get her up now. It's a big fish. We want to get it back straight away. Let's get it up.
She's a big lift, boys.
Get in there, mate. Look at that. Absolute weapon. See her on her way. What a moment, mate.
She's a proper one, isn't she, brother?
Absolute moment.
She's gone. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Carp.
Yes, yes.
Someone getting wet at the end of the week?
Yes, you definitely are, boy.
Yeah.
Connor's off to sleep, I'm off to sleep. It's about 11 o'clock now, so time's ticking. But fingers crossed I get woken up by an absolute screamer. £80 on the embers. Night all, and I'll see you soon. Connor got a trailer, mate, didn't you?
Oh, it's a common as well.
Common.
Gutted.
It's hanging on, big bunch of whites. They're mouldy. You can see how long it's been in its mouth for, unfortunately. So although it's not a fish on the bank for us, it's a fish released safely.
Yeah, well done, mate. Well done. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. Nice little common, is it?
I'd say. Nice little one. Nice big one.
I'd say little, yeah. You'd be buzzing with that at home, wouldn't you?
She's a nosser.
Lovely. Well in, mate. Well in. Safe and sound.
See you later.
And that it's definitely starting to come up now, that light.
Wow.
Look at that smile, mate. Look at that smile. Yes.
Unfortunately, we've just had a trailer, but like we said in the first footage, at least there's another fish gone back safely. Time to get the rods back on the spot. Another mother load of maggots. And hopefully the action continues.
Can't grumble, mate, can you? Fingers crossed. With a view this morning when she decides to focus, there she go. Yeah, look at that, absolutely mega. That sun's come up now, or lights come up, should I say. I don't know about sun, but the lights come up. Next door I've had a few. I think the fish are definitely there, and from what we know, that has been the hot peg, that MPEG, over the duration of the last 4 weeks, believe it or not. That's been doing bites, and this has been struggling. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about this. Get in the comments down below and let me know how many fish you think have come out of this peg last week. How many fish have come out of this peg the last 2 weeks? Do you know what it is? I know what the last week was. Right, sweet. Okay, so then we know the answer to that. So get in the comments down below, and later on in this video we'll go over exactly how many fish have come out this week. But there's his sexy little links there, ready to go. I'm not going to put him off, let him get this rod out. Go on the boy. So Connor is doing the boat run this morning, going out of some maggot, putting some over his and some over my marker. That's exactly what he's doing now. Very cold this morning, but we're sat off the back. You can sort of down a little bit here, so it sort of helps a little bit with the wind, but it's going across now. Well, that's going to change anything, I do not know, but we shall see. He's not even halfway out yet to the marker. You can see his marker there in front, just over to the left. He's got two. He's fishing right on the right hand side one. 26 wraps, but with 13-foot rods. It's a nice little chuck. Well, sorry about the rockiness now, but you can see how tight we're fishing. Lovely. Right, well, Connor's out in front of my peg now. If I zoom in for you, and off we go. Look at that, on the money. On the money. Lovely jubbly. Oh, what we got for breakfast then, boy? Oh, hello. Eggs, bacon, a little ketchup.
Big bits of spam in it.
Yeah, nice. Roll with your cup of soup.
I'm sure we have a roll, yeah. Oh, I've got to admit, they are nice crusty rolls they give every day.
There you go.
Cup of soup for breakfast. No, we've got eggs and bacon ourselves today, actually.
We have, mate. Yeah. Lovely jubbly.
I've got to cook it as well.
You have, after your big boy last night, mate. You're on breakfast duty.
Breakfast duties now.
When I have my 80, I'll cook breakfast for you the next morning.
In bed if you have an 80.
Yeah, is that right?
It's in bed.
And if you catch a £100, you get a little massage and all.
Roll on the £100.
Brilliant. There you go. Breakfast with a view. And a coffee down there. Well, that was my breakfast, absolutely nailed. And I thoroughly enjoyed that, to be honest. Nice fresh roll. little bit of ketchup in there, sachet ketchup as well, went down a treat. And I'm sat out behind my rods, and I'm one happy man, to be honest with you. Last night was absolutely brilliant. What a moment, what an absolute moment. Connor, when that fish went in the net, I netted it, and he jumped up, legs round me. Get in there, mate, I've done it. There was a few swear words thrown in there as well. But yeah, it really did make my evening. We had a great moment together. It was, yeah, absolutely brilliant. It really was. £62, an absolute hammer. And what we say at the Parker Baits channel, an absolute nos of pig, so fair play to him. But yeah, time to sit back, watch the water, observe what's going on. Connor's brung me a coffee, that.
I was a greedy bugger and drank all the first one.
I was just saying to him about last night, mate. It was a bit of a moment, wasn't it?
A real special moment, one that I will never forget in my life. I'm not one to drop my rods on the floor, and that Ben netted that fish, and I completely dropped my rod on the floor and squeezed Ben so tight and give him the biggest thank you for the invite. Something that I will just never forget.
Yeah, it was good, mate. Life. It really was good.
Special.
And early doors, bruv. Still early doors. You know, we've got plenty of time to make it happen.
Well,
how many nights ahead now?
Pardon,
how many nights ahead now? Is it 4 nights?
That was the second night. 4 nights still.
4 nights.
4 nights.
You know, so there's still plenty of nights to make.
Not even halfway through yet, brother.
Nah, exactly that.
Not even Big Fish Thursday yet.
Yeah, you go. Looking forward to that. Right, well, I'm going to join my coffee.
I'm enjoying the Coke.
And we're going to sit back and watch and lock onto that water and see what they're doing. Happy blooming days.
Come on, the nossers.
Coming up, so just gone 11 o'clock and Connor's in. Left hand rod.
Left hand rod, brother.
On the spot. So how big then, mate?
£47 bang on. Fish number 4 for me down here at Euro Aqua. Just a little bit of carp care that's provided by Euro Aqua themselves. So obviously we've got our own in the bag, but Euro Aqua preferred them to use your own. So it's just a couple of sprays in the mouth where the hook hold was.
Lovely, mate. Look at that.
Would you look at that? Another one. £47 bang on the nose. Fish number 4 for me now.
Lovely.
First daytime bite.
Some nice scales up the back there on it, little clusters.
Yeah, little clusters. Ah, she's nearly ready, boys and girls.
Go over the top here. Look at the size of the thing.
Wipeout mirror!
The wipeout mirror.
The wipeout mirror.
Unfortunately, the rod carted really right. It's on my left-hand spot as well. Carted right over my 2 rods, missed them luckily, and wiped out all the next door. I can only apologise, guys, when you're watching this. Big love, I'm so sorry.
Come on, man, well done.
Come on.
Oh wow, I am back and it's absolutely freezing out there, but obviously I've got that island to my left and I didn't want to neglect it, meaning I didn't want to put a rod right up against it, but I have seen fish showing on the first day just off the sort of back of where this sort of flat bit goes because the wind's going across. So I've sort of dropped the marker there, felt it, as solid it is, so I can get away with fishing a nice short rig. I'm going to make my rigs longer on the spot. I plugged a little bit this morning, so just to eliminate any problems, I'm going to fish a nice long link so it goes and sits 110%, and the left one I'm going to sort of fish a shorter one. But yeah, really happy with that, out of the way. The marker went out, but when you're out there and you're sort of going across the wind and the wind catches you and pulls the boat round and it starts drifting, because we've got an outboard but it's not the best outboard in the world. It sort of does the job just. Yeah, literally it is one of them, so it might take you a little bit longer to get back to where you needed to go when the wind's coming at us, but it's off the back of us. It's looking good for tonight. It's 12:30. That gives us an hour and a half to prep. I'm going to make some rigs in that, and so I can flick them out when I get back. And that is the plan of action. So yeah, that's a little update. I'm smiling. I'll see you in a bit. God, it's cold. That is the rods in, and we're going to go up for some dinner very soon. So I'll touch base with you then. Getting all your nice warm clothes, mate, and your towel.
Time to freshen up, eh, brother?
Yeah, you know, mate.
Been a long 48 hours.
100. He's all fresh now.
All fresh. Nice can of Coke.
Lovely.
Waiting for some soup by the looks of things tonight.
Lovely jubbly. We've got soup this evening. Oh, nearly poured it over myself.
Copper
of bread.
soups on peg 5.
That's it.
Copper soups for peg 5.
Connor's been served up and it is looking absolutely lovely. It's like beef,
This,
is it?
yeah, it's quite nice.
Good. Beef, potato.
It's a nice sauce it's in as well.
Nice and tap beer, and it's a bloody nice one as well. Lovely, lemon, jubbly. Right, well, that's us back from dinner already. We're eager, and we're ready for some Nossa pigs tonight, baby.
Tonight's
Oh, yeah.
Tonight is the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the night where the Nossa of all Nossas comes. Come on the 100-pounders. Come on the Parker baits. Rod number 2, and this one needs to go just to the left of the marker, so fingers crossed I can get this on the money. Yeah, that went out absolutely lovely. It took about maybe 10 goes, but I got this horrible crosswind, and I just want to make sure I'm 110%. I mean, there was sort of half a foot maybe off the spot, but I really want to get this right because I'm going to fish tight tonight. When the bait turns up, I'm going to drop some maggots directly over the top. Longer links, and then obviously them Medusas on top, and lots of them, about 40 on each. Well, sorry, 20 on one, 40 on the other. Reds and whites on one, and then just whites on the other. So just trying to something a little bit different, and yeah, we're really happy with them. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to get my left hand rod out in a second. Fishing's very similar setup, and I'm also going to put a little bit of bait over that as well. I won't record my left hand rod because what I'll try and do is hopefully catch something off it tonight and then explain to you in great more depth exactly how I found the spot today with the marker, etc. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I can hear Conor casting next to me. It's all exciting stuff going into the 3rd night here at Euro Aqua. Some may say the lake of dreams, and definitely not everybody's cup of tea, but definitely my cup of tea, coffee, whatever you want to say. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Fingers crossed for an absolute Nossa pig tonight, and 2 rods done, 1 to go.
We're also watching your video.
Yeah, thanks very much, mate.
Yeah, I look always.
Yeah, much appreciated. So there you go, that is the rods out. Michelle just come over, give us a little bit of advice. And he was like, mate, you need to put a marker, there's no fish out where I am, you need to move more to the right. So obviously my marker's here, I've just turned it on to show you. Obviously the fish are down there, they've got about 15 now. Connor's had 4 or 5, hasn't he? So I've sort of moved it slightly over, put 2 rods on it, and see whether that does anything tonight. Hell of a lot harder out there. But yeah, sort of obviously got them rods out earlier and come over, I thought, you know what, let's give it a go. I ain't had nothing yet, and it's worth a try for sure. So apologies about the wind, it is cold, but yeah, rods are out. Connor's up there on the phone to his missus. Lovely background, lovely backdrop this evening, absolutely beautiful. What a place. Is it going to happen tonight? We shall see. Come on. Dinner is served.
Let's see what's underneath it. Is it a cucumber? I think it's the same meat as last night.
Nice.
No, yeah, it is. Just smaller version.
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
Lovely, lovely.
Happy days.
Dinner with a view. Well, I'm not going to lie, I was all tucked in my bivvy. So was Conor, and I had beep, beep, beep. He's been playing this now for probably, I don't know, give or take 5-7 minutes, something like that. But it's come in, it's really giving a, it's just sat out there. I don't know if you can sort of see it on the line. It's just dead weight. Is this the big one we've been waiting for? Is this going to throw up something absolutely ridiculous? Come on, Conor.
Come on the Parker bait.
Come on, the Parker baits, boy. The fish come off and then he was connected to his other rod. Absolutely gutted for him, really am. But very strange. Very strange. But he's patiently getting the other rods out now. He's got another rod behind me, just here, look. He's going to get that out in a second. That one went out nice, hopefully. The other one does, and we're back in the game. It's definitely getting windy. Made it look easy, mate. And just before I get in the bivvy, I had a couple of randy liners, 2 or 3 beeps. To be honest, I thought I was in. I started running up to the rods and that was it. So the only other update is it's absolutely bitterly cold. You can feel the temperature difference massively this evening. But hopefully that doesn't mean that the fish aren't feeding, as per what just happened to Connor. So fingers crossed, and I'll see you in a bit. Oh, Connor goes, I got one. I see your marker moving, mate, and bloody, well, Ross just screamed off. I've landed it, it's only a small one, so I'll show you that in a second, but good morning. Look at this for a view. Beautiful, what a morning. Right, well, morning feed time. I'm going to go in with just some maggot over the top. Left hand marker, the rods have been put out, they're absolutely on the money. What is going to happen today? Come on.
Wow, would you just check that one out, people? A baby for Euro Aqua standards, but a beautiful fish at that.
I thought you were back up linear then.
Looks a bit like that. Yeah. Fish number 5 for me. Unfortunately, last night, I don't know if you've seen yet, I lost a monster. Well, we think it was a monster. Yeah, had a hook pull, it went over the left hand rod and I lost it. But 5 out of 6 is not bad. Fingers crossed for many more. Look, the mat's still frozen. We're still catching carp.
Come on, the boy. Well in, mate.
That's Ben out there now, just putting some more bait over the rod after that fish. Fingers crossed the weather makes a bit of a better move today. The sun's peeking through there. Ben just absolutely filling it in with the same bait as you've been seeing. Maggots, buckwheat, and lots of it.
Right, well, here we are. I'm just having some breakfast, to be honest with you. Look at this. Nutella. I've just had one of the eggs, ham and cheese.
Same
exactly the same again there for Connor, so that's what we're having. But yeah, it's exciting stuff and I'm definitely hungry, so I'm going to see you very soon. Well, we were both sat here just having a drink and nice orange juice. See him fizzing out there. There's been little bits of flat spot coming off the back of Connor's spot. He's had a few beeps. He goes, yep, I'm in. So I'm actually going to put the camera down on this one and we're going to concentrate on getting in. It's been a while since we've had a good one. Obviously nicked that one this morning, but we're not here for 20 pounders or 40 pounders. We're here for the mother load. So he's in.
Another small one though, 100%.
Another small one.
Definitely.
There you go. He's got another small one. So I'll definitely put the camera down and I'll touch base with you in a bit. So there you go, another small one.
It is what it is. Surely the next one will be a monster.
Another linear special. Yeah, I'll get her up for her. I don't know whether Connor wants a picture, but yeah, nice little common. Lovely jubbly. And a pink magic bean.
My first common though, so it has cheered me up.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, it has. This one went bang on £37. Again, unfortunately, it's not a real monster, but it's a monster to my standards back in England. So I'm mega chuffed with it. Fingers crossed they keep feeding on the spot. Fingers crossed we can bag a real nosser pig. Come on the carp, let's get this one home.
Well done, mate. Well done again, mate.
Thank you, brother.
Smashed it. Right, and Ryan just took me about 3 or 4 goes. The wind's changed, it's coming towards us now. in about an hour and a little bit we have got lunch again, so we're going to go up and then re-go again, going into I think we've got 3 nights left. So yeah, I'm all sort of ready. I want to tie a few rigs up. As carnage in my swim. There's literally everything everywhere at the moment. Again, sorry I haven't brought you the most informative one, but obviously I'm in a scenario at the moment where I haven't had a fish, so it's very important that I do nick one, so I'm concentrating on doing that at the moment. Doing everything in my armoury. I'm going to get them rigs made when I come back, shorter links, and fingers crossed on that harder ground out there to my right. That's what I'm going to do. Little maggot rigs, little wafters on the bottom, and that is the plan of action. Fingers crossed. Right, it's that time again. We're back on the pushies.
Find out what's on the menu tonight.
Right, well, I'm going to concentrate and try to push bike. Well, attempt to. Look at that for a view. 6 and 7. Heading round for some food. Rod's already wrapped up. Rig's made. I'm ready for action tonight, mate, ain't we?
We sure are.
Oh yeah, baby.
Fingers crossed for a real monster.
A real monster.
Come on, it, brother.
Looks absolutely mega, mate. Another thing, and I've said this in my previous vlogs up here, your cars, your vans are very safe. Everything is gated and 100% secure, so you've got that mind reassurance that your car, your belongings are going to be safe all week. And that's another thing, one thing you don't have to worry about when you are abroad. Right, we're going to head down now, get some food. So this bit here is the out of bounds. It goes across, it goes all the way down here. When I turned up a minute ago, I walked up to the side and I spooked something just down there. They're going to be stacked up in here for sure. There's going to be some absolute monsters swimming around. Crazy. What a beautiful backdrop though that is.
When you start shouting at me, I'm start having my tea.
Chicken.
You're shouting down there.
Pasta.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Oh yes. Brownie tonight. Or this afternoon.
Stuffed.
You've still got a mouthful of his dinner in his mouth. We thoroughly enjoyed that, mate, didn't you? Well, there it is, meatballs with mashed potato for tomorrow night, but we're heading back to the pegs and it's time for action. Quite looking forward to tonight. That sun's absolutely lovely, but the coldness definitely come in last night. But yeah, look at this. And that looked mega, absolutely mega. It's just going to be the night. It's just going to be night. Lads are there in front of me. I'm hoping and praying, baby. I just need that big one. I need that big one. One fish will do me, as long as it's an absolute fripping nosopig. I'll see you in a bit. Well, you're probably just about to see me, but it's a manic, absolutely manic hour or so now, and the reason for that is because you've got a couple of hours light, and then you're in a right predicament because you can't see what you could originally see. So time to get some maggots on a rig, but when you're putting 40 of them on, it's quite a few. So, and obviously on 3 rods, so I'm going to shut up now and I'll touch base with you in a bit when I'm getting these rods out. Need to go out on the money whilst we've got plenty of light and can see everything. Happy days. To be honest with you, it all went to poo because I've done about 5 million casts and they didn't quite go right, but in the end I thought, you know, so I was going to turn the camera off, and then it started going right, to be honest, from that point. I just done 3 casts. The third one went absolutely beautiful, in line with the marker, got a lovely donk, and I'm really happy with that. That's the left hand rod. The other 2 are right next to the other. So the right hand marker, what I've done is I've put one directly on it and one just off it. So I'm going to go out and feed on it and just round it, and I'm going to repeat the same but tight on the marker directly in front of me, where I've sort of kept the bait going in throughout. Haven't had anything off that spot directly in front of me, but that is my banker rod, and fingers crossed I can have an absolute ridiculous one on that tonight. It'd be absolutely unbelievable. Well, it didn't take long, and that darkness is come in, and myself and Connor are sat here looking out, hoping and waiting. Fingers crossed, baby.
For the nosser of all nossers.
Right, so I don't know if you're seeing that, but that's ham, cheese, and some chilli in there as well. So that's for dinner, with a view. Just been dropped off. Oh, and these bad boys, I don't know what they are, but that's going to go down a treat. Lovely jubbly. Right, well, it's pitch black and you can barely see the markers over in the background. But it's lights out for me. Oh, I picked the weeks, didn't I? I picked the weeks. Nothing again. Don't know what to say, really. It's hard one, it really is. You know, a lot of money's been put on the line, especially for me this trip, and I don't want to say it, but I can feel a blank coming on ever since that cold snap. It's killed it. Earlier on in this video, I remember saying to you as well, have a guess and let me know what you think. How many fish have come out in this peg last week? The answer to that was one fish come out of this peg last week. All these 2 pegs last week. So for Connor to do 5 fish, no, it's not the best result in the world for sure for Euro Aqua standards, definitely not. But he's had a 60, he's had some absolute bangers, and you really can't grumble at that. So yeah, just fingers crossed I can nick one before we go though, so I can beat that blank, but it's not looking good if I'm honest with you. So for now, it is the morning. I'm going to have a bit of a lay-in this morning. I'm going to give myself another hour. I've got to remember I am on holiday, so yeah. We're still smiling. I'll see you in a bit. Breakfast has come early. I've got a croissant there, and there's like a cheese and ham roll with a nice view, but no bloody carp. Oh, would you look at that out there now? Bit of a flat spot coming up directly over my marker, that is. Left hand side marker. And probably about 10 minutes ago, I didn't see it. I looked up, as Connor said, and my marker moved, didn't it, mate? Yeah, 100%. It was on a big rock, and a big eruption come up the side of it. So I was going to reel the rods in and put one on the left, but after seeing that, they're definitely getting left, definitely another hour or so. See how we get on, but that is a very good sign, and hopefully there's just something absolutely ridiculous over there having a munch.
The kingfisher just fly onto it.
Kingfisher on the marker as well. Come on, carp. There's the 3 markers, and you can see where it's coming up on. Lights just went out after that flat spot. Middle rod just had a liner. 11 o'clock every day the last few days. Connor's had one. Is it my turn this morning? Definitely not touching them rods. Definitely not touching them rods at the moment. I know I'm fishing. They went out lovely last night. I reckon the fish have only just moved in. Well, it's a couple of hours on since the last clip, and after that flat spot, the sort of winds come and go. Very, very cold here. I'm absolutely freezing, to be honest with you. I should put my bigger coat on in a second. Just been sort of tucked myself up with the bag round me and sort of just been watching out, but yeah, it didn't sort of result into anything. I had that beep that I said to you, and about 10 minutes later I had another one, thinking, right, come on, this is it, and yeah, it didn't happen. But I think over the next couple of days, Connor's definitely going to show you. I'm going to go over, touch base, pick his brains a little bit with exactly what he's been doing. It's just quite interesting because he's put 40 maggots on the back of the D's basically. But again, he can talk through that in a great more depth. And that's what's been doing his bites. So fair play to him. But yeah, I'm fishing just to the left of him, very similar. And it's just absolutely dead. I don't think the lake's done a bite in the last 24 hours. Not that I've seen or heard. Definitely find out later on, because obviously at 2 o'clock you go up, you have your food, and you come back after that, and then obviously get your rods out for the night and then go again. But we've got 2 more nights. So we've got Friday night tonight, Saturday night, then we leave Sunday. So yeah, it's one of them. The time is ticking, we're past halfway and still no fish for me. Absolutely gutting, it really is. But you just got to keep positive in these times, because I think you start doubting yourself. But ultimately you can have the best bait in the world, but if the fish ain't in front of you, you ain't going to catch them. Simple as that. And they've definitely been more to our right on this particular session, and I think Conor's been picking up off the back of basically where the fish are. On our right hand side, I think more fish are more behind that island, and apparently, like I think I've mentioned in this video, it's been a hot peg for the last couple of weeks at peg 14, and I think they're on about 15 fish down there now, something like that, and they've had 2 fish, a 68 and a 69, so fair bloody play to them. It's good angling that, and I just hope they do move over our way and then I can sort of say, you know what, I didn't have a great week, but I had an absolute weapon. I had the 80 plus or a 70 plus or whatever that may be. Job done, thank you very much, can go home happy, because at the moment I'm deep and it's one of them. I don't really want to be doing that long drive home, 20 odd hours with no fish under my belt. That really would be gutting, but like I mentioned, there is a couple of days ahead. One thing I've done different this morning, I haven't reeled my rods in or tweaked them or anything, I've just left them. Something I do at home a lot, I normally wait till sort of 11, 12 o'clock, everybody gets up in the morning, gets out of the bivvy, has a stretch, makes a coffee, reels their rods in, but he does their rods. And I think sometimes you do miss the hit there with that. There's fish that are proactively feeding through them times, and sometimes you can sort of nick fish off the back of it, which I have done well this year. We're getting fish in their morning periods and last minute knock-ins as well. So is that going to happen this session? And we're going to get one of them last minute lock-ins? We shall see. Right, well, I'm going to sit back now. I've been enjoying the drinks all week because we've got a fridge behind us with Sprite in it, Coca-Cola, iced teas and beer, and I'm in heaven when it comes to that. I've definitely not been thirsty the whole time we've been here for sure. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, wow, we're back from our shower and dinner. We had meatballs, it was quite nice, and mashed potato, and then like a soup for starter. It was very, very nice to be fair, but I'm back and I'm making my rigs, and it's actually pittering with rain at the moment. Not crazy, but you know, it's raining at the moment, just very, very lightly. But time to go out on the boat very soon as well after I've got these rods out. But moment of truth now, 2 nights to go. Very low pressure coming in tonight. If you could, you know, get the bob on pressure, it's tonight. It's the best pressure we've had all week. So is it going to produce a big fish? Big fish Friday? We shall see. We shall see. Time to get the rods out. Right hand rod first, just off that marker on the left of the free. That's not good. On the money, boy. On the money, boy. Nah, boy. Right, well, let's talk you through what I'm doing. So that is rod 1 out, second time, happy days. And then the left hand rod I'm going to put out against this marker. There's a marker just over here. That's a pan of action. And this one I'm going to fish on the original spot. Conor's just casting.
On the money!
On the money, Come on, you 80 pounders, boy. Well, would you look at that for timing? The third rod's out, and I'm happy with that. That really did go out lovely, that middle rod, just off the spot, just off the marker, which I'm happy with, because the last few nights I've been fishing absolutely bang on it. It's going to be different just to see what that difference makes. I was just pouring a drink up there in the fridge. Look at this bad boy. Ooh. refilled and ready to go. All we need now is a absolute weapon.
Good luck, Daddy.
Thank you, Princess.
Come on then, Nossa pigs.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck, Dad.
Thank you, mate. The man is in. Big Mac Carper.
My legs are shaking. I don't think it's no monster because it's coming towards me, but it's another fish. Another one to the tally. Could you believe it? It's gone really cold and really quiet for the last 40 hours, but just out of the blue, the middle rod's ripped off. And look at it. It's beautiful, beautiful common. If I could call it anything, it would be the sunken eye, because look, its eyeball's sunken there. Absolute character of its own. This one went £45.4, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
This one's ready for home now, so let's show you that. Bring it down and show you that.
Oh my god, mate, look at that. What an absolute weapon. 45.4.
Sorry, I'm just so prison.
Yes, mate.
Yeah, cool.
Fruit and nut trimmed down, was it the 12 or the 14?
12 mils this time.
12 mil, sorry, 12 of the 15s. So that was a 12 mil trimmed down with 40 maggots on top. Mate, absolutely buzzing for you. What a weapon. Right, let's get this one back. Happy bloomin' days. Gosh. All ready then, mate?
Yeah, all ready to rumble. Just get this thick jacket off so I can hit the rods properly, because I struggle with a bit with a thick coat on. Again, fruit and nut match hat pop-ups with 40 maggots on a D-rig, which I'm sure we'll go into detail tomorrow now that I've had a few fish on it, so I'll explain to you guys how we do it and tie it and the mechanics, etc, etc. But yeah, it's just ready to go.
Right.
Got to get it tight in the middle.
It's going to be
So
a hard
fingers
cast,
crossed.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll nail it, mate.
We'll get it done. We'll get the job done.
On the money? On the money, boy. Oh, another absolute duff night. And I've been up a little bit, to be fair. I just got back in my bag. But the sun's coming through at the moment. Very cold though, very cold. You can probably see the camera shaking, but kind of just going out now to do a little bit of a bait. Nothing crazy, you know, kilo of bait, real small amounts. But yeah, that's the update this morning. Nothing through the night. One more night to go. It's not looking good for me, is it really? But just trying to keep positive. That's all you can do in these scenarios. You lose your head, like I've mentioned before in the video. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning. Come on the carp. Breakfast this morning with a roll, with a view. Just no bloody fish. And it's still freaking cold. But yeah, time for some breakfast. I'm absolutely shaking, mate, God.
Middle odyssey, brother.
Yeah, man. Finally happened. Had a play about last night with a few little bits and bobs. And this is the rods that it's gone at the moment. It's staying deep and it's just nodding its head. So, is this the one we've been waiting for? Twitchy moment. Well, I'm still playing it. It's been holding its ground. But at the moment, I don't really care how big it is. It's a fish. It's been an hard week, so wind's picked up. My hands are freezing. Come on the Parker baits.
Get in that net, boy.
Nice. Nice starter up there, isn't it? Can't grumble with that, boy. Single beep, pulled up a little bit and then it ran off. Fair play, Connor's in. The gentleman up there's playing one.
Definitely a bite time, innit, brother?
Definitely a bite time, boy. Lovely, mate, well done. So boss, there it is. First one for me. It's been bloody hard this week, to be honest with you. And knowing that the person in this peg last week blanked, I'm absolutely buzzing with this common. Might be £30 just, but to be honest, I don't care. I'm happy, I'm cold, and I've got a cod in front of me, so let's get this one back. And the pink magic bean's doing it again. Thanks very much, Mr. Common. What have you went and done, Connor?
got a 58 man, come on! Look at the gnarly head on it. Look at it.
Oh my god, mate. Wow.
Just chunkalicious. Look, boys. Oh my god, I'm struggling.
Yes.
Wow, look at that one, guys. 58 pound of pure common gold. Big gnarly head on it. Absolute monster. This one feels better than the 62 mirror. This is special. This is real special. Euro Aqua. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Get in there, mate. Well done. Absolutely smashed it.
I'm over the moon.
Well, it's certainly cold out there. Absolutely freezing. Coming up to about 1 o'clock now, I reckon. Something like that, give or take. That wind is getting up and up and up, and it's thrashing across the lake. And don't make it easy when you're casting, for sure, but rod's all back out. What a hell of a morning we've had. And Connor's absolutely smashed it, and it was definitely nice to get involved and nick one this morning for sure. Definitely not a big one, but just nice to get a fish nevertheless, so I'm happy with that. And obviously, like I mentioned earlier on in the video, for the person before not to have nothing in here, you know, it's a bit of an achievement even to have one in this particular peg. So hopefully we can nick a few more. I think there is a few fish on the cards. Fingers crossed from me. Beautiful view from me as well, look at that. Get in the comments down below and let me know your thoughts on my view. Don't that look beautiful? Windy as hell, but we're both happy and smiling. See a 58 bloody pounder this morning, boy. Right, wow, it's 2 o'clock and we're not going to be going up for dinner today. We spoke to Jacqueline last night. She said, yeah, that's fine, no problem. Due to the not so good week we've had in regards to the fishing, but we're here and the rods are still out, and it's going to be interesting to see. I'm going to leave them the next couple of hours and see if it does anything, and then probably redo them just before dark for that last night, and then we are off in the morning. I don't know what time we're off in the morning. I think it's probably about 10ish, something like that, not too sure. But yeah, I think we're going to do some lunch over here. We did bring some bits and bobs with us, and we've hoarded it all since we've been here, because we've been going over every single day, and getting some bits and bobs over there and sort of neglecting what we've got food wise here. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, and my little update for now. I'll show you around, I'll show you out my bivvy door because it's absolutely freezing out there at the moment, but then they look cool. Crispy as we can get it, baby. It's crispy bacon, £48 PB common time, baby.
58? No 40s round here, man.
No 40s round here. Lovely. Oh my god, would you look at that? It's almost snowing out there now. Hail. Look. Where's that come from? You want to redo your rods, mate?
Just the left-hander for tonight. The rest are on the money.
On the money, boy.
Ah, dinner is served.
The drippy egg sandwich, boy.
Oh, look at my finger.
Get up there, boy.
Get up there, boy, please.
Get up there, boy.
Time, please, man. Please, God, will ya? Not on a spot in it. Not staying out there.
Do boy.
Obviously, I'm not even happy with it. I'm not even too confident there, boy. So saying that, it was the left-hander that done the 58-pounder earlier. Freaking stay there.
Captain Pugwash. Right, so here he is. So Conor, mate, you've had a hell of a week, mate, haven't you? A hell of a week.
One bloody hell of a week. So I nearly swore then.
No,
yeah, it's been a mega week. One I'll never forget, and a week I'll always remember.
Topping it off with a £62 mirror and also a 58.4 common. You had that today, mate. So I think it'd be brilliant. Throughout the week I've been saying, well, what I want to do is I want to keep in the loop with the rigs we've been fishing. Now, if you wouldn't mind talking me through basically what you've been doing from the top to the bottom, mate, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Basically my version of a D-rig tied up in Illusion main line in £19. Just an anti-tangle sleeve at the top, 2 blobs of putty with a kicker.
The kicker is a zigger liner, isn't it?
Zigger liner, yeah.
So you've done something a little bit different. You've been
different.
playing about with this at home, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, I
as
have.
well. This isn't something you've just sort of conjured up over here.
No,
This is something you've actually
100%.
been practicing and playing
100%.
about with.
With all the other kickers, I noticed that it comes out right at the end of the kicker. But with a zigger liner, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, it's kind of angled.
Yeah.
So it comes out the middle of the kicker.
Yeah.
And it just flips round perfect. It's just, as you've seen, every single
Very,
fish.
very aggressive rig.
Every single fish has been nailed cock on in the middle of its mouth.
So you've got a bit of putty about an inch up from the bottom, so you've pulled that down. So talk about round that hook then, mate. What's going on?
Basically, I've just got a whipping knot at the bottom of a curve shank 4, size 4.
Yeah.
I'm using size 4 Rexes over here just for the size of the fish, but at home it will be a size 4 curve shank.
Yeah.
Exact same rig, just an X. And on the bottom we do a little whipping knot to perform a D, just to have a lot more movement. So
It's
it sits on the bottom.
quite stern. It sort of sits there, isn't it? That
Sits there,
Stern's not
perfect.
the word, but sort of it definitely sits there. It's
Because
perfect.
it's a trimmed down pop-up, it acts as a wafter as well. When the fish come about, it's got a lot of movement on the back of the hook.
Now that's quite interesting because you're fishing. You've been fishing 12 mil fruit and nut match
12 mil
hatches,
fruit and nut match to hatch with
And the
40 maggots on
and then
top.
the 15s you've been playing about with.
The 15s, I've been trimming them in half and turning them into a barrel wafter shape, trying trimming them around the edges.
And like you said, they sit off the back of that hook. We were playing about with this, mate, before we come, weren't we, in the sink?
Oh my god.
Rig after rig after rig after rig, just to make sure everything was perfect, and it definitely sits absolutely on the money. And you've stuck from that from day dot. When we turned up, seems like a year ago, doesn't it now?
It sure does. It's coming to the end now, unfortunately. I wish we could have another week.
And it's done the do. So, and just very, very quickly, Connor, as well, obviously the lengths of your rigs. Now, you played about with your lengths, haven't you?
Yeah.
If you don't mind
I started
explaining.
off on 12 inches,
Yeah.
and the hook holds were in the edge of the mouth there.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
wasn't too happy with that.
Yeah.
Needs to be in the middle.
I'm glad you didn't give us a proper demonstration then.
Nearly had it then, didn't I? So yeah, I dropped it down to 8 inches,
Yeah.
and every single one has been right in the middle.
Bottom lip business.
Bottom lip business. That is the length that I needed to be using.
So there it is, a proper insight there, and a bit more of a look into obviously Connor's rig. That's something that we could probably do a video on later down the line. If someone's interested, get in the comments down below.
You know.
This you could use this anywhere, can you?
If you just want an Instagram or a TikTok video of how to whip it, get in the comments as well. I'll get that up on the Parker Baits channel for you people.
There you go, so you've heard it here first. Give Connor a message and we can get a video on his personal Instagram and go from there. So there it is, thanks very much, mate, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, mate, you've had a hell of a week, and fair bloody play to you, and what a couple of moments we had together, and
sure
especially
have.
the 62, it was
And the 50,
you were nearly in tears, mate, weren't you? And I
sure
think
was.
I'd have been the same.
I think
so.
I've mentioned it in the video previously. I don't drop my rods very often, and that was a moment it got dropped on the floor as soon as that went in the net. That was a really special moment.
So,
but
mate,
I just want to say thank you back to you as well for the invite here. It wouldn't have happened without you.
No,
Much
no worries,
appreciated.
mate. It's been a pleasure, and we've had some great laughs together, and
We
we've
sure
got a
have.
long journey home together, and I'm sure we'll have
It's been
some
a mega week
on the way
with you.
back. So I'll give you one of them,
Thank you
brother.
so
Thanks
much,
again,
brother.
and well done, and hopefully one night ahead of us. And is that lovely maggot rig there going to do the do?
Well, I'm back in my bivvy now, and the light's making it look light out there, but it's actually getting really dark really quick. And I tell you what, that temperature, you can definitely feel it tonight. And Connor sat next to me and we both just said, "Cool, can you feel that? -3 it goes down to tonight. Coldest night yet." So I'm not looking forward to that, but we can sit and hope and pray. That's all we can do now. And I'll touch base here later on. I'll see you soon. Got my front wide open. Just stove on there. Got my excuse me. Still got a cold. Ham and cheese roll and whatever that is. With it being pitch black outside. -3. And I ain't very confident, mate. It's pitch black and it's decided to rain out there now. Just on 1 o'clock. No fish, bloody cold. Now it's raining. Not ideal. I'll touch base with you guys in the morning. Wow, good morning. And it's not good because we've already started packing up, as you can see. Connor's pretty much done. We've got bags everywhere at the moment. We're going to have to get off. We're trying to leave around 10ish. Got to go up, pay. I'm not going to bother having a shower or anything. We can do that when we get to a hotel. We're going to try and get into Germany, so we ain't got a really long drive. But it's like a different kettle of fish this morning. Lovely out here, it really is. Last night was bloody Baltic and absolutely blowing a hoolie. So yeah, that's my update for now. There still is time on them rods. Harry was here last week before, a couple of weeks ago, and apparently on the Sunday he had a 99 pounder and last knock-in, so well, that would make my week. So fingers crossed, we can hope and pray. That's all we can do. Come on the carp. But sad times, but definitely makes it easier with a van. Oh no, just had a beep on my middle rod as well, probably about 20 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, something like that. So yeah, they're packing down. Horrible bit. Right, I just packed my bivvy away, and anybody would think I'll be using maggots this week. This. It's about a week's supply for at home. Connor's putting away the marker poles there, our fancy marker poles. And we're nearly there, but we are going to give it another hour or so for sure, because there's plenty of time to nick one.
Definitely.
Well, you join me and Connor in the van, and to be honest with you, we've absolutely smashed it. We've got 8 hours left, and we left the lake and we got straight on our way. So unfortunately it didn't happen for me on this particular session, but it really has been a great time. I thoroughly enjoyed it over with Connor, and I will be back for my business going into next year. I'm booked in again, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm June with Emma, so I'm looking forward to that. A 20, a 30, a 40, a 50 and a 60, and a few other thrown in the mix. He's smiling as he's driving, and a session certainly to remember. And like I said, some crazy moments. The food was good. The run there was great. I mean, we're obviously still on the way now, so I don't want to jinx anything, but the run there was absolutely brilliant. I think we're around, all in all, I reckon it's going to cost us about 500 quid. We're in a transit van. So if you said, yeah, about 500 quid would do you there and back, that's give or take. That was it with England journey as well. So yeah, that sort of brings this video to a close. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, guys. I really do hope you have. Although there was loads of fish from Connor's end, but I certainly didn't pull out of the bag this session. So there it is. I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you have liked it, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward. And I'll see you all very soon. Look at that. Snow on the ground behind me. Peace out.